Hello everyone and welcome back to Adventures with Clive. So we left off after battling with the hyenas heading to Karlach. So we'll continue on finding her, and she's very close, but first we need to go talk to some paladins. So let's head over to this bridge, across the bridge. There's a bunch of stuff we're going to loot here. I'm going to loot this stuff and I'm going to go into this door here. Alright, let's go in the door.
Anything at ease, friend. You're welcome to rest here.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance.
You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
The devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are Paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
One horn? Then you mean Karlach, Archdevil's bootlicker.
You know her, which means you know what the Fiend is capable of. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Alright, where's the devil?
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not.
This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath.
It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
Very well, I'll bring you your head.
May the just God guide you.
Alright, so let's go back down the hill. She is going to be down here. Lots of dead bodies here. It's a paladin, I think. Oh, a toll collector. Alright, and there she is across the river. Let's go talk to her.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the Archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Okay, so this is your options. You can, have Wyll attack her, and then you will lose out on having Karlach in your party, or you can tell Wyll to stand down. You saw what I saw, and this will cause Wyll to back off, and then you get Karlach.
Wyll catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Then, you saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Cal.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called Paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Alright, let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the Tollhouse just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Alright, so there is Karlach. Let's talk to Wyll, and Will's gonna have some information here.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you'd think. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
We have Wyll and Karlach. They have a pretty good interaction throughout the game. I enjoy it. So let's Toll Collector's Key. Must have missed that. We're gonna have to go back and trade out Astarion for Karlach. I really need a frontliner, and she does a really good job at that. Alright, we have Karlach in our party, and I'm going to go ahead and level her up. So, we're just going to take Barbarian for now. It's going to give us a few nice features, and she'll get her level 3 subclass. So we'll probably just get the Wildheart subclass and then go with Bearheart just to have a little bit of frontline tankiness. There definitely are quite a few that we can take, but at least for now we'll just stick with this. Alright, so she's good. We have Wyll. I think I'm the only one that doesn't have spell slots left, so what I'll probably do is I'll probably just go ahead and sleep, and this might trigger Wyll's event.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
Oh, well, aren't you the luscious thing? Just who in the nine hells are you?
Wyll, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizoura. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizoura. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlach meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this.
Get to the point, devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Alright, so everyone wants to talk to me now. We have Karlach, Wyll, and Gale. Gale's definitely in need of a magic item.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man, maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Yeah, so Karlach and Wyll definitely have a connection, which is kind of... It's a neat part to have them both in your party.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizoura made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
What did you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizoura who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizoura no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Alright, and then we've talked to Gale.
Ah, glad you've a moment for me. My, predicament has become rather urgent. I need a magical artifact to consume. Right now. We've already found enough magic to soothe its disquiet. If you'll just give me what I need.
Alright, let's see what we can give him. These are both rather nice. Alright, we'll have to come back to him.
I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please.
Alright, I can't spare anything we need at the moment. We'll get you what you need, don't worry.
Of course. I hate for you to think me impatient or ungrateful. I shall persevere for now.
Or we need to go to the vendor and pick up like one of the cheapest items we can find. Alright, so that's going to be it for the night, I guess. Let's go ahead and sleep. Alright, and we get a Scratch in our party at a camp.
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Let's pet him. Everybody likes Scratch. Alright, let's leave. That's all I wanted. Okay, we'll have to get Gale his item. Alright, so let's head back to the town. Alright, so now that we have a full rest, we can head up to the Paladins. And they're up the hill. We did get that key earlier, so that's going to be helpful. Alright, we need to separate everybody. We're going to put some people up top and some on the bottom here. So probably Wyll would be good on top. Up the ladder. And you go through this door and you'll be in that main room. I think Shadowheart's probably better to be down here. So let's combine these three. And I need to separate them again. We need to put Shadowheart probably over here. And then I can sit right here. It takes a bit of time to get set up in the beginning, but it's worth it.
You brought her here. We won't survive another assault. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
You'll need to convince me you're not who she says you are.
I'll tell you whatever you wish to know. Just let us live, please.
This is rich. They serve the archdevil Zariel. Biggest liar in all the realms. Seems her servants have picked up some of Mummy's tricks. Believe me, these sneaky fucks won't stop till they have me hog-tied at her feet.
It isn't true. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit we ambushed you. An assignment from our god, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Okay. This fight started. Oh, she hit Karlach. It's gonna be 3 of us. Nice. I need to get Wyll into the fight. So Wyll can ambush one of them. Let me make sure that his passive's on. And we can go in here. We should be able to hit this Terran from up top. Actually, we can go around. They might come up that ladder. We'll have to see. Okay, and then we can hit them with Eldritch Blast.
Let's get it done.
And the caster will be next. I think we can take care of that caster with just Wyll by himself. Alright, let's get Bless up. That's going to make this fight a lot easier. I didn't do Long Strider since the last rest, but that's fine. Let's get up Hunter's Mark. Should be able to hit him. 80%. Let's move back here. Let's hit our rage. And possibly get in here and hit her. You know what? I might just stay out here. You just need to attack to preserve rage, so let's stay out here. I want them to come out here with us. Where's she gonna go? Just gonna go upstairs. And up the other stairs. Okay. Oh, I don't have my action on me. No. We can Misty Step out there the next turn, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. I'll just cast Hex, and we'll probably cast Hex with a reduce their Constitution saving throws. I'll have to get up there again. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, he's gonna chase me. Should be able to hit me from there, I don't think. Oh, he can hit me. Oof, that's a rip. I probably shouldn't have hexed him. Alright. Let's get Karlach, and she'll be able to take this one out. Well, she'll do a lot of damage at least. Really? Can I not get around this person? I don't think I can reach Wyll. The only other healing spell I have is melee range, so... Well, I can go in there and cast... Can I cast this on him? Okay, we got Wyll up. Now just hit Sanctuary on him. So, Sanctuary doesn't use up a slot for concentration, so should be fine. She's gonna come over to us, isn't she? Oh, she's dashing. Back down? Okay. I was just coming around the corner, I see. So the Misty Step out of here. Alright. He's gonna chase me, or what is he gonna do? He's going back down. He's gonna hit. He's trying to hit Shadowheart. Okay. Man, why am I not hitting? Okay, that one's dead. Let's go in here, try to help her out. I could just heal. The rank 2. And then I can just hit Sanctuary. I'm kind of done with spells at that point. Well, I guess I do have another rank 2 left, so we can just run out of there. It's not a big deal. We'll just run. Yeah, I guess we're behind him. Okay, Wyll is probably going to have to go inside again, I'm thinking.
2 steps at a time.
I'll burn a dash. Okay, I think this guy still has the Hunter's Mark on him. So we'll try to hit him. The concentration broken, nice. Probably going to take the brunt of the damage. And maybe I can get out of harm's way. I have to just get her out of harm's way so she doesn't get hit by that mage. Maybe guidance. 50%. Nope, miss. Okay, this guy's down. There's just one left. She can do... Well, you know what? I'm just going to use my heal. And... Probably going to be it. Because she's going to lose her rage. That's fine. I don't have very many healing spells, and not really what I'm going to spend all the time to keep them up. Maybe we can break this concentration. Oh, this is better. Nope, still got it. She's running away.
These boots have seen everything.
Yeah, she's almost gone.
Incoming.
She has Sanctuary on her, so I'm totally fine with her running in front of everybody. Alright, maybe we can hit her in this corner. Nice. Okay.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
So she gets into these rage moments where she just goes off for several turns. You just have to let her be. Tear this place apart.
Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
Alright, she's gonna go run around for a little bit, so we just let her run around. It's 10 turns. You just don't want to step in those ashes. It'll be fine. Like she's gonna destroy stuff, but it's gonna be fine. Nothing too important.
Let's get on with it.
Let's do a rest. It's gonna reset some spell slots. Mostly just wills, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else. Let's get Wyll down here. Okay, now that we've completed that part, we can get his sword. Once she's done, and then we can also go down to the basement. If you get the Tollhouse key, it's down below the ladders and on your way to Karlach. You can go to the basement. There's several things you can do in there. She's gonna come back when she's done.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
There she goes. Let's talk to her.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
You have a mechanic for your heart?
Wild, right? And believe it or not, I'm one of Zariel's least mutilated pets. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those Paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
There's some tieflings held up in the Druid's Grove nearby. We might look there.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Yeah, there is a Danon, I believe his name is, the guy that has the forge. The tiefling with the forge. So let's go in here and grab the sword. Some gold on the table here. Nothing there. There's quite a bit to loot in this building. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm just trying to grab some stuff in here. There's quite a bit to loot in here. And there's also some little tidbits of information. Most of it's lore stuff. Regardless, I'm going to loot this upstairs area. Just go through all these little boxes. There's tons of boxes here. Oh, there's also a coin here, which you'll need. And then this is going to trigger a little scene. My character went to the top floor. Some of the little levels bug out sometimes. Okay, let's talk to Karlach, because that coin's going to be important for her.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Aren't you afraid you're going to overload your engine?
Nah, it'll be fine.
You got a coin slot in your heart, or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Yeah, we want to definitely upgrade her sooner rather than later. It requires infernal iron, which there are a couple places you can get it. Most of it's in the Underdark, in the Grimeforge. Alright, so I'm going to loot this stuff now, and then we'll head back to the basement. Okay, now that we've cleared the top part, let's go downstairs.
That corpse is riper than a Manaurus bog.
So, the corpse right here. Yeah, it's a dead toll collector. Who knows who actually took these guys out? There are also a lot of things to loot down here. There's a lot of little boxes everywhere. There's also shields. Shields are really nice because most of your characters can actually equip shields. No, not just Shadowheart, but probably Wyll. If you need to check out which characters can, with the character sheet, and then go over to the detailed view, and we can see that some characters like Wyll, he can actually use a shield. And this will give him extra armor, specifically good for casters. So he can also wear the staff, and he can also wear the shield. Very handy. So this is one room you can loot, like all these boxes. And we can go through here. There will be traps. It's require me to block pick. Oh no, we have a key. So this is where you need the key. And a lot of these are vents, and the vents you can also deal with just by throwing a box on it. So just throw boxes on these, or even just anything really, anything that's gonna be big enough to block it like that. And you should be fine. You cannot get down here unless you actually have the key. There's random items just laying throughout here. In here, there's a bunch of things. These faces don't have anything in them really. So you can just use them to block the traps. And then there's going to be this wall here, and this wall you can actually open. You can kind of see there's something back there. And in order to open this wall, we need to have two people sit on these two chairs. One person there, one person there. And this will open up this wall.
No one stopped me yet.
And you can just have one person go through. There is more stuff in here. More traps. Oh, I think we just activated this. So we can... Oh, she's taking damage. Let's just put this here. If you trigger a trap, you can always just go and block it. And that just removes that. So yeah, there's like this trap right here will activate these things. But this is not too difficult to deal with, as we see. We can easily take care of this. There's so many items in this room that you can quickly block things. We have to do this. And then we're going to have to take care of the last one. You can also just disarm this trap as well before you walk in. Okay, so this is the room you want to be in. And in this room you have a gilded chest with some gold, silver chalice. Also this traveler's chest, probably something in there worth grabbing. And then you also, if you hold Alt, you're going to see this Great Axe +1. And this is what you really want. This is going to be really great for Karlach because she uses axes. There's also some potions. You can get stocked up on some potions. And more wooden chests with these gloves of heroism in them. This is specifically for a paladin, so if you're planning on having a paladin in your party, you can keep these around. and it just gives you heroism whenever you use your channel oath spell. So I'll go through and grab all the stuff in here and kind of sort it out, and then I'll probably sell this stuff back in the Druid's Grove. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so let's head out to the north. I'm gonna go over here just because there actually is a waypoint. So if you head north, we can go and get this waypoint. There, right there. Let's let us come back to this part of the map. We do not want to progress any further to the west because there are a lot of higher level things you can do here. But what we probably will do is I want to get this ring. So if we go down here, back to the river, there is actually a ring we can grab. And if you come here, if you try to go away from this area with Karlach, she's going to want to take care of the paladins instead of like leaving the area. So she will start asking you what's going on. And you have to just, you know, kind of stay around here, or else she'll get upset. And there's like a hidden item there, the skeleton. And this will give us a ring, so this is stealth and sleight of hand. It's really good for rogues. And you get a -1 charisma, so it's not that big of a deal. Usually your rogue's not the one talking. And since I'm going to be the main lockpicker, this will be good for me. So I'm going to put this on me. I should not be talking to people anymore. I should be all Shadowheart. Or I guess Wyll could too. Alright, so I think what we'll do now is we'll just call this an episode. We did convince Wyll to not fight Karlach. We did pick up Karlach as a companion. And we also took care of the paladins for her. And got a lot of loot from the Tollhouse. So that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.